Hey everybody, welcome back to a new video. Today, I'm going to show you guys the 2025 Honda Pilot Trail Sport and why it's one of the best SUVs you can buy today. Up in the front here, you do have full LED headlights, some air vents right here, LED fog lights. You have your Trail Sport badge in orange up here with a nice big black grille. You have your Honda logo right in the front and a camera up here along with front sensors for the parking sensors for the front and the back. Here with the wheels, you do have 18-inch Honda's Trail Sport wheels with the Trail Sport logo embedded into them. They look absolutely amazing and they're finished off in this beautiful gray paint. The refreshed Honda Pilot also comes with this new color option. It's called Diffused Sky Pearl, and I think it looks absolutely amazing, especially with the Trail Sport package. You have these beautiful blacked out mirrors, these beautiful blacked out door handles, and blacked out accents across the car. Instead of chrome, you have this cladding right here for being the Trail Sport, and more blacked out badges here in the back. In the back here, you do have full LED taillights. Pilot badge is blacked out. You have your Honda badge right here. All-wheel drive and Trail Sport are both blacked out. You have more of this cladding. This is a bit more raised up because it's the Trail Sport. There's rear sensors and a trailer hitch. Under the hood of the Pilot, you do have a 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6 pushing out around 285 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque paired with that 10-speed automatic transmission. These cars last forever. The gas mileage of the new Pilot with this 3.5 liter V6 is around 18 city and 23 highway, so pretty good gas mileage for this car. This car weighs about 4,685 pounds and it tows about 5,000 pounds. You can add the towing package to this thing, which makes it tow a little bit more, but it does have some really good towing for the price and the size. You do have a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty along with a 5-year, 60,000 mile warranty, but this is a Honda, so you have a lot less issues rather than a lot of other car companies nowadays. The new Pilot does have a 5-star safety system. It does have lane keeping assist, automatic braking, and adaptive cruise control, so lots of tech to keep you and your family safe in this car. The new 2025 Honda Pilot Trail Sport starts at $46,000. It gets up to $51,000 like this one. This one is a fully loaded one. Here's the key to your new Pilot. You do have a newer style Honda key. You have some chrome on the bottom here. You also have lock, unlock, remote start, trunk release, and panic. You also have keyless entry. Press right here to lock. You do also have power folding mirrors. Grab behind the handle to unlock. Here in the door card, you do have some black plastic right there, some leather trim with this orange stitching for Trail Sport, some pocket storage right here, full power windows, power door locks, child safety locks, full power mirror controls, memory seats, full power seats, and lumbar control. You also have a metal door handle, some storage down here, some cup holder storage, and some more storage down here. You do also have a 9-speaker stereo system with a subwoofer. Looking at your full Honda branded leather seats with your Trail Sport logo right here in orange, you do have more stitching right there. You have heated seats, but sadly not cooled seats, and no heated or cooled seats in the second row like the Highlander and the Grand Highlander. Looking at the steering wheel here, you do have more of this orange stitching. It is fully heated. You have your nice Honda logo here in the middle. You have lane departure systems, your cruise control systems, and your infotainment screen systems, along with full paddle shifters. Here in the center console, you do not have your standard gear shifter. You have these buttons. You have your parking brake right here, drive mode selector, hill descent controls, and you can shut off the car from the inside and the outside. You also have these nice chrome lined cup holders, along with a full wireless charging pad and some storage over here, some storage up here, a 12-volt cigarette lighter, and some USBs right here. Looking at the center console, you do have orange stitching right here, some nice leather wrapped. You can just open it like this. You have a pencil holder, pen holder. You have a nice floor mat down here, but you don't have a light or USB, sadly. The new Pilot is also equipped with full push-button ignition. Just press the button right here. You do have a full digital gauge cluster with your temperature, your time, your miles per hour, your tachometer, and your odometer, and your speedometer. Along with, if you change the gauge, you also have passenger warning. So if you're getting out of the car, it shows you if there's passengers in the rear seat. You do have your fuel economy right here, and the amount of fuel you're getting. And you also have your warnings over here. You do have a 9-inch touchscreen with some physical buttons right here. You have your home button, your back button, your volume button, and your channel changer button. So let's just go home. You have your apps, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, AM, FM radio, your smartphone connection, your Sirius XM. You have some trip computer. You have some shortcuts down here. You have your vehicle settings, so you can change the drive modes and stuff with this, obviously. You have a compass. You do have to update the system, sadly. You have a multi-view camera, so you can see out the back and the front, and out the two sides. You can turn up the brightness as well, so if it's nighttime, you can turn it up and turn it down to see the cameras better. But yeah, very good system. You have your time up here. You have some more information up there, but love the system. It is kind of small, but it's a pretty nice system to use. Across the dash, you do have 2 air vents, your hazards and your passenger airbags. You have some storage right here, more of that stitching, your glove box, and some air vents over here with some black cladding over it. Here in the middle, you also have your heated seats button. You have a digital climate controls with some real buttons. I love the real buttons. You have dual zone AC, along with passenger heated seats as well. You have your rear settings, and you can lock them too, but pretty simple, pretty easy to use. You do have a full panoramic sunroof, grab handle, a mirror with a light, sunglass holders with a mirror to look into the back. You have your sunroof opener, 2 lights right here, and your door opener controls. You also have built-in garage door openers as well. The door cards kind of look the same, more of those metal door handles, full power windows, power door locks, more of those little speakers. You do have some nice classic peasant blockers. You have a lot of storage down here, some storage right here, cup holders, and some storage down here, along with this leather wrapped armrest with some orange stitching. One thing I absolutely love about the Honda Pilot is the excessive amount of legroom. I am sitting really comfortably in these nice captain's chairs. I have tons of legroom right here. I have tons of foot room that I can put my feet under the seat with my preferred driving seat up here. Actually push back a little bit. You have more of this orange stitching, pocket right here, climate for the rear seats. It's got a digital screen. You have 2 USB ports, an AC port, 150 watt AC port, along with 2 vents. These seats are kind of like the front. You do have armrest right here with more of this orange stitching. Very nice plush leather seats. Really like these seats. They're big, they hold you in, they're bolstered, and really nice seats. I really do like them. You can also recline the seats and slide them forward and backward. To get into the 3rd row of the new Pilot, all you need to do is just press this little button, push the seat forward. You do have this nice fuzzy material, some tethers right there. Kind of like up in the front, you do have this orange stitching along with these plush leather seats that feel absolutely amazing. There are 3 seats, but compared to the last Pilot, this middle seat is very uncomfortable. So just pull this back. I don't have a lot of seat bolstering, so I gotta kind of push my legs up, but for smaller children back here, it's actually really nice. And you can put car seats with 2 tethers under the seats as well. I feel very cozy back here, but it's kind of restricted compared to the Grand Highlander, which is a slightly better room. But I do like it here in the 3rd row. Also here in the 3rd row, you do have 2 big cup holders, a little vent right here, a USB, a hook right here as well, and it is overall pretty comfortable. You have a light up there as well. Nice big window right there. I really do like this 3rd row here, and yeah. You can open the tailgate to the new Pilot with the key, but you can also open it by pressing the button on the back. It is fully powered. With the 3rd row up, you have a nice amount of room, this really nice carpet back here. You do have a 12 volt, some hooks, some more hooks, some storage over here for smaller items that you just kind of keep in your car. To pull the seats down, it is really easy. You just pull that strap and they fold down. The second row seats don't fold flat because they just kind of fold against the front seats, but the third row folds completely flat, and you do get a very nice amount of storage space with this third row put down. You have some more space under here, along with a spare tire, which you don't really get in a lot of new cars now, along with some storage down there as well. With all this being said, would you take this over the Toyota Highlander or the Toyota Grand Highlander? It doesn't have as many interior features as the Grand Highlander or the Highlander, with the Grand Highlander's cooled and heated front and second row seats. This does have heated front row seats, but not the second row seats. But I do think this has more design aspects. It does have the Trail Sport trim, which the Highlander doesn't have. A TRD Pro trim, which they should drop that. It's got really good design aspects, really good features on the inside. I really like it because of its technology, and also it's not too simplistic. You know, the Grand Highlander was more oriented for, like, just, you know, if you bought it for your family and you don't really like cars. This Trail Sport is really like if you need something for your family and you love cars. It's got everything that you want. Not too much tech inside, which I know, you know, a lot of car guys like me don't like too much tech. That's why we don't tend to like Teslas. This also comes in the 3.5 liter V6. Sadly, it doesn't have a hybrid in the Trail Sport trim, but the Grand Highlander does have a hybrid. But then on the other end, the Grand Highlander is a 4-cylinder. So this pushes out a lot more horsepower, and it's a lot easier to push this up hills, and it'll get up hills a lot better and easier. If you do want to see the Grand Highlander review I did a couple days ago, just go ahead, subscribe down below and look at the video. Just tell me down in the comments, would you take a Grand Highlander or Highlander over this Pilot? After some kind of careful consideration, this Pilot, I'm going to give it a 9.4 out of 10. The cheapness of the Pilot compared to its competitors, like, this is only $51,000 for a complete highest trim, and it does start at $46,000 with the base model Trail Sport trim. I love these Trail Sports. Whenever I see one, I always get really happy, especially if it's in this color. So let me know down in the comments if you would take this over a Grand Highlander or a Highlander. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.